Welcome back, everyone. We will be looking at chapter number 12 in your syllabus, which is quality and quality within the context of performance management. It's an important chapter because what happens here is that the general identification of the importance of quality, that performance absolutely cannot exist, or good performance cannot exist without high level of quality. So, what are the mechanisms? What kind of understanding do we need to establish with regard to quality? And what are the different approaches we have or your syllabus prescribes to you in terms of improving quality? This is the gist of what you're going to learn in this chapter. Let's take a look. Initially, we are going to define what quality is. So, generally, I would ask you, if we were in the session, I would ask you, what do you think quality is for you? And what happens is that everyone comes up with their own answers. Everyone has their own perspective to what quality means. I think the most common answer I've got, or at least the most frequent answer I've got, is the fact that it's getting value for money. It's not getting like a really bad product, but getting something that is worth what you're spending. Mm. Well, that is again a subjective matter. Quality can be defined in a number of ways as per your study text. Checking if the product or service is free from errors and does it adhere to design specifications, or is the product or service fit for use, basic, or does the product or service meet the customer's needs? As long as your customer or your needs are fulfilled, you could say that this is a product of high quality or good quality. So, what you need to understand is that end of the day, it is delivering something that the customer, from their perception, would agree that this is of something, or this is a product or service that has high quality. Um, okay, so the overall system that we have in a company to manage quality is referred to as the quality management system, a QMS, and it is defined as a set of coordinated planning and control activities to drive quality. These activities should be aligned to the organization's quality objectives and complement the organization's strategy. Okay, so we're going to look at a few things. One, an effective QMS, what should it do? It should minimize the overall costs of quality, right? An effective management system, of course, should bring down the cost. It should improve customer satisfaction due to higher levels of quality, and it should improve staff morale and productivity due to the involvement and pride taken in the work done, right? The overall cost should come down of managing quality. Customer satisfaction must be high, and staff morale and productivity should be high. To that effect, globally there are quality certifications. So you might have heard ISO certification, International Standard Organization issued, ISO 9001, ISO 9000, ISO 4000, 14000. There are different ISOs for different focuses. The most frequent one is ISO 9001, the general quality standard. The International Organization for Standardization is one of the major bodies responsible for producing quality standards. So, what happens here is that they have a certain criteria, and they would basically come to the company, they would audit your processes, they would just check against their checklist, they would check what's going on, and if they think that you do meet their standards, they will offer you with a quality certification. So of course there's many advantages to it, like being recognized. It can help you with marketing, it can improve profitability thereby, and internationally it can place you in a strong position. However, it is costly. It's a certificate that you're getting for money. So much for quality, right? Cost, time, bureaucracy. Actually, I've been involved with one ISO audit where ISO came out to our company. They sent out a team from India, and they were just auditing, and I was part of the company team, supporting them and providing them information and helping them out with whatever they needed. So it's a very time consuming activity. I mean, I remember I was so busy at the time because I had so much of my own work, and then having this, and this is it at times it felt like the questions were redundant. Bureaucracy as well. There's bureaucracy on their part, and there's bureaucracy on corporate companies part as well. uh, Most of the time, what would happen is that they would have repeated the exercise several times, that they would have a strong relationship with the management, and therefore, for them, it would be at least it would seemingly be a smooth sailing process. Rigid policies might discourage initiative and innovation and may therefore hinder the quality processes. And because the ISO standard and like I said, they have a criteria, right? This criteria might be something that the company adopts, because if they feel that the ISO standardization is actually helping profitability, the company might actively engage in fulfilling those policies and those criteria. In doing so, they might actually end up making themselves rigid and short-sighted, not all embracing. So ISO will form a small part of a quality practice. So just because you are trying to get a quality certification doesn't mean that that's it. That if you get the certificate, it means you're high quality. That is actually absolutely not the case. um on that note, we will be moving on to the next segment, which is going to be, if you remember, one of the major benefits of having a QMS was reducing the overall costs of quality. So, what are these costs of quality? That is what we will be looking at in the next segment. Thank you and good luck.